It's Friday Night Live with your host, your brother Methos and the Freak, and recently escaped from the basement, Hoodies. And now for the car wreck of the show, welcome to the Cross and Fizz.
What is up, beautiful people? It's Wolf Brother Methos.
And I am Freak, and welcome to the show! What's up? Hi!
So good to see you
How
guys.
you doing?
Good evening, Ashley.
Bonjour.
Hopefully, Brother Greg is there with you. If so,
Say hello.
good evening to both of you.
Indeed. This came
Having
out.
a cup of wonderful coffee in my Gamers with Coffee mug. It is a cup of one of my favorite coffees of all time. Top of the morning, midnight oil. And if you
sounds
want to
really good.
burn some of that midnight oil coffee and you'd like a little review of it, go over to Gamers with Coffee, because Brother Greg and Ashley have a little unboxing and review of one of my favorite coffees of all time. So
Very nice.
check them out, Gamers with Coffee, as always, down in our link tree below, the Friends of the Frost and Fists. Check them out.
Do it. Do it now. All zero of you.
Live.
all zero of you. Oh my
man.
god.
So,
It's a quiet night. That's okay.
we are doing a simple, relaxed paint and chill tonight. Brother Freak can certainly use a little extra relax because he is just back from a 4-hour-long motorcycle ride in the Texas heat. He may even be just a little bit fried from all that Texas heat, guys. So feel free to throw us some crazy chat, comments, questions.
Definitely.
Keep our mind sharp. And we're just be painting along. If you guys want to join us, grab your brushes, grab your hobby mats.
Yeah.
Get some hobby done together.
Hell yeah, man. I'm down for some hobbiness. Hobbing with habaneros. But yeah, man.
Freak, what kind of habaneros are you working on tonight?
I am trying to wrap up my my basing. So I'm pretty much done with the models. I like what brother Richard from the Nerd Life said. Finish not perfect. That was the situation with these. So I think for the most part they're okay. They'll pass.
Hey man, from where I'm looking, they look great, man.
Thank you so much, man. I mean, like I said, it's it's not my best quality. I'm just coming back from a long hiatus of doing any kind of hobbying. You know what I mean? So for me, it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I can and get back into it. So I've been doing little bits at a time, just trying to get my mojo back. Don't want to burn myself out. So that's what I've been doing, just kind of knocking little things at a time. And so all I have left are the basing. I have the basing already pretty much, set up for what I'm going to do to it. I got this stuff, by the way. Let me see, where's the stuff. This here, this thick mud from Vallejo, the acrylic mud. This is gold, but thank you so much again. I can't tell you thank you enough, because that thing goes on anything. I usually put that stuff on my tracks, on my tanks, to make them look realistic, but they also do a really good job covering the but this is cork, and it's so cool because it just makes it look like really good terrain.
Nice.
It just does a good job with it.
It's got Vallejo does such a good. You're getting like 5 times the amount you would get of the texture paints from G-Dubs.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love the G-Dub stuff.
Sure.
You're getting way more, especially if you're basing an entire army.
Oh yeah.
The little G-Dub containers, they don't go very far.
They don't. No. So that stuff goes a lot. Dude, look at this. I didn't need much.
It's a tub. Yeah.
It's a freaking tub. It's very. It's like, makes you want to eat it. Just crazy.
not to
Don't
interrupt
eat it, by the way.
your pork chop, but
Ooh.
I finished up my Grot Killer cans today. I've already got a little YouTube short showcase.
Nice. Oh man,
And
you've been busy.
It's just like 2 hours. That thing's already got 700 hits so far.
Everybody loves some orc.
Everybody
Love a little orc loving. A little orc
Hey,
loving
Brother
go a long
Steve,
way.
you have a great night too, man.
No, you go have a great night.
But very similarly, my
Yeah.
basing started with some Vallejo. For me, it's the Vallejo earth texture.
Ooh, I must have that.
And really good mud effects, man.
I must have that.
You will. You know what? We still got like, not quite, but almost 2 bills left over from our last channel withdrawal we did. Your shirt still hasn't come in yet for some reason.
Oh,
Mine and
that's-
Oni's came in, but
Of course, that's my luck. That's why I don't go to Vegas.
but yours and
And
Atlas's still haven't come in yet.
tasing. This is my tasing.
But anyways, what I was saying is we still have some leftover channel funds. I'll go ahead and get a thing sent over to your place.
Thank you so much. Sorry. super pumped for that.
Did you
I
watch the
actually-
Quan version of the
I
Musubi?
did. It was so good. I'm like, that is so unhealthy, but I want to eat that so badly, like right now, inside my mouth now.
There is.
Oh my God, it
an
looks so
Asian-
good.
There's an Asian / Hawaiian dish called musubi that my family and I were having earlier this week. He likes, what's musubi? So I sent him a couple videos, and we like watching this cooking / mukbang channel called Quantron.
Love that guy.
And
He makes-
yeah,
He
he's
can
such an
eat a
animated
pile of dog
personality.
food, and I would eat it. I'm like, wow, that looks so. Because the noise, he's Vietnamese,
the
Asian. He
noises.
makes, and so he just,
His
and just
descriptions.
he
and
breaks
he's got
it
so much
apart. Oh,
energy.
yeah.
You know, it's always like, I'm super pumped for this. Don't blink.
Don't blink.
That's the guys take the first bite.
Oh man, yeah, he's. So I actually watched the one where he makes pho for two.
Ah, nice.
Oh, I was sharing it with my wife. I was like, honey, we gotta make pho for two.
I usually use his pho Instapot recipe when I'm making gutio,
Ooh.
Thai noodle soup, because
Ooh.
pho and gutio are somewhat similar.
You use the glass noodles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. I feel bad because like pho is, not pho, gutio, the Thai,
Yes.
boat noodles. That soup has kind of been passed down for our family for generations. Of course, we're not like the super, like this is the way my grandmother's grandmother made it.
This
Like
is the way.
each generation seems to have put their own spin on it, right?
Sure.
But I don't follow any of the recipes.
Wow.
I take a little bit of the family's recipes and combine it with Kwan's recipe
Nice.
because he has an Instapot version of the recipe, right? And while my family does an amazing job, taking, a whole day to make noodles, I do not have my family's sense of patience. I can't slap some stuff together in an Instapot and have it ready to go, within a couple hours or within an hour or so.
Nice.
Anyways, I'm over here really diverting the topic here, but you were in the middle of talking about your pork chop. I'm so sorry.
No, it's all good, man. Hey, you're talking about food. That's kind of like that's my love language.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. Oh man. So besides working on these guys, I've been playing. Oh my God, I've been playing the hell out of Payday 2. So that's a game that I've had for a long time. I mean, I've had that game for years. And me and my daughter Nina Chick, we used to play a lot. Then it just got bored of it. There was something about I'm going to tell you about Payday 2 is a fun game, but the problem is that there's a learning curve. There's a lot of things that go into it that was never explained to me, and all I did was just run the missions and collect offshore money, and I didn't know what that was for. It's like, why I'm making all that money and I can't touch it? This is horse crap, And yeah, the on hand cash I was able to use for other things, but it was like, man, it was almost like I'm doing this for nothing. Anyway, I finally, after many years, looked into the whole progression of the game, how it works. What all the buffs do and how to get the skill points up, and then what the offshore money is for. Plus, once you become infamous, it's it's like all your settings, your skills reset, but they reset at a higher level, and you're at an infamous level now, and so as you burn through these levels, a lot of your weapons, your skill points, and everything, they come flooding back, but this time you're pretty much a badass. It's just insane. So it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun, and it's definitely been fun playing with the Methos and the Lily. So it's been a hoot, man. It's been enjoying it. So yeah. Also, I just got through finishing printing a squad of Terminators. Shh! Don't tell GW. Don't tell Monkey.
True scale.
True scale. And so once I'm finished with these Inceptors, I'm going to get those guys off my build plate, make sure everything, printed successfully. And yeah, I can't wait to start painting those guys. I have some aggressors here, but I have yet to print out the other set of arms, so I'm still kind of behind that. So, but anyway, I wanted these Terminators first.
We saw Brother Oni print some, and these are such a clean print.
They really are, man. Really are. So, but yeah, that is my aside from the motorcycle stuff, that is my pork chopness, sir.
Your pork chopness, man. These Terminators look so good. Looking at the prints, that I was like, I gotta get a set of these, and I'm like, man, where am I gonna put them? Like, I look, and I've got like at least I have 3 Marine armies currently. Well, 4 if you include my upcoming Blood Angels.
Oh my God!
And I'm like, where am I gonna put these? Because all 3 of my Marine armies already have at least 5 Terminators.
Yep, you can't have enough Terminators though, bro.
Oh yeah. Like that's why I went ahead and got them, because I'm like, right. I know I'll use them at some point.
Right. Dude, this looks, oh my gosh, this looks like friggin' dirt. Look at this crap, dude. That is insane.
It makes a great basing material, but also it's thick enough and it sticks well enough to where if you put it on like the feet of your miniatures, and like you alluded to earlier, you put it on the tank tracks and stuff like that, like it really sells it well, and it does a great job of tying your miniature to its environment. If you go ahead and like put some around the ankles or whatever, that's a little trick I do. In fact, I put on my Killicans here, I not only put it on the base, but I went ahead and put it all over the tracks, just a little bit on each section of track segment, again, to tie my miniature to its environment, to show the force that it's kind of rolling through.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny though. This okay, so this now looks like it has the consistency of a burger. It looks like a hamburger. All right, I gotta show you. Oh God.
Nice big homie. Thank you so much, brother. It does look a little bit like a burger patty.
Let me see if I can get it more.
And Roxy says, "Nice and thick."
Yeah. Well, that's too bright. Ah, damn it. That's so freaking bright. Okay, my camera's like, no, you're doing too much.
Brother Roxa says, yo.
Hey, yo. Yo.
Superfly, check it in. How goes? Man, it
Superfly.
goes well, man. Brother Freak survived the heat stroke earlier today.
I did. I'm alive.
He didn't actually have a heat stroke, but
Dude.
riding 4 hours in the Texas heat, it's fine.
Dude, I stopped. I stopped 3 times to hydrate and to dude. The crazy part about it, I definitely was close to dehydration because I did not pee at all.
Ugh.
Yeah. So I was just chugging down as much water because I was just. The thing is, so this bike has no windshield, and it's an 1100. It goes. So on the highway, I'm doing 75, and you don't really feel hot because of the wind, but I'm geared up. I have all my gear, and I know I'm sweating like crazy. And so my sweat's evaporating, and I'm just sweating. So I knew I just have to keep on hydrating. So I got a little slight headache. I did chug down a ton of water, and I had a little bit to eat. But yeah, I should be normalizing here in a little bit. So yeah, I just got in, maybe about an hour now.
Hopefully you're chugging that water now. I'm chugging water. I mean, it's been filtered through, Jacksepticeye's coffee beans, but
Oh, I wanted to give a shout out to the lovely. I don't know why I always draw blanks. Help me, Methos. Help. Brain not functioning.
I would if I knew who you were talking about.
Our girl, Roxy.
Roxy,
yes. I remembered. Yay! Sorry, guys. I'm my brain fried.
It's all gravy, baby.
Anyway, I just wanted to give her a shout out and a congrats, on her, very likely getting her job. She did really good on her interview, and I'm pretty happy for her, man.
Congrats again.
I mean, what's not to love,
You said you forgot me already.
No, it's called old age, my dear. And I'm just worn out. My brain just can't anymore. But I didn't want to not make it to the stream because I'm like, that's kind of like what I like to do.
Don't feel bad, Roxy. Sometimes these days, when I go to his house,
I do. I forget who he is.
I have to remind him. Hi, freak buddy. It's me, Methos.
Oh my God!
Here's some pictures of us together. You may not remember me, but I'm your best friend. You remember these?
I do remember the video you showed me of me yelling at you to get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn! It's just at this time, you can just, can't really hold it against them. You can just try not to feel hurt, and
Oh my God!
just remember the good times.
Can't stand you.
Who is this guy?
Oh my God!
I think he steals from me.
You come here to steal my lawnmower? I saw you. You were stealing my lawnmower.
I have to push a push lawnmower now because he stole my riding one.
Stole my riding lawnmower. My wife's like, honey, it's still in the barn, and you don't use it. Oh, well, damn. I still think they stole it. Why do I sound like Herbert all of a sudden? I think you stole it. Did someone steal my lawnmower? Son of a bitch. Can't believe you stole my lawnmower. Real?
That's
Real?
I was about to say, that's the uncomfortable thing is when he forgets who I am and I come over and he hits on me. He's like, sit that fat ass down.
Yeah, get your fat ass over here.
Oh.
Chris. Methos. Chris, come here and rub my belly.
Hey, buddy, it's your old pal Methos. How was your Jello cup today? We going to bingo tonight?
that had to be comedy. Oh, no. Oh my God.
Okay. Ashley says, "What are you guys painting?" Freak is painting his heavy intercessors. They are the Primaris troop squad that's got basically big, heavy Gravis armor and a heavy machine gun.
Yeah.
I am working on some Devastator Marines, missile launcher guys, except these are Puppets War, not Games Workshop models. This is what one of the completed ones looks like. And this was my test model, and now I'm working on the other 4. So I've got my blues layered up on them, which I did previously. And I've got the base coat down, kind of the gray off-white color for their tabards. And so now I'm going in and doing the gold trim on their armor. So that way I can go back and touch up the blue pretty easily if I need to. And then I'll be moving on to the silvers tonight.
Very nice.
Is it at least a dry heat? Unfortunately, no.
No.
It was pretty much a coast ride the whole time. He started at Corpus Christi Beach.
Yep.
Came all the way up to Houston, where I wouldn't use the word, beach so much, but it's a lot of industrial coastal area around here.
Yeah, it's a lot of refineries. So the beach wasn't too bad. Being out there at Corpus Christi was kind of nice. It was very windy. Oh man.
Because it's like it's got the coastal humidity,
yeah,
but it's so windy out there, like you don't really feel it. Just kind of pushes it over.
Oh man, absolutely. So it wasn't too. It was. Oh shoot! Almost dropped that. It definitely pushed me around a bit, but that bike stayed true. No problem. But man, it was beating me up pretty good. Now, once we got a little further inland, then, things kind of calmed down a little bit.
Earlier, when you said a bike ride, she thought you were riding a bicycle.
No. So, my wife has I bought her a the Honda Rebel 500 a couple of months ago. She's already outgrown it. And so I went and the thing is, nobody really had the type of bike that she wanted, which is an upgrade, which is the Rebel 1100 manual, the manual transmission. Honda is pushing the DCT. It's called the dual control transmission, which is an automatic. And my wife really worked super hard at training and learning to ride a motorcycle manually. And so she didn't want an automatic. So I looked high and low. There was one in Dallas and then one in Corpus Christi. And the guy in Dallas was just a chump. I mean, he just was trying to... I was like, dude, he was trying to sell me a busted up bike. And, he's at first, I wanted to know what the extra charges were. Hey, what's all these charges? You're charging me $8,880, but you're charging me additional $400 for what? Oh, well, we do a thorough inspection. It's we do this, we change the oil. We make sure that when you leave with the bike, it's like you're leaving it like new. Okay, well, send me the video of the bike. And so he starts. I get the video of the walk around, and it's a different guy, and he's pointing out, yep, there's a dent in the tank. The clutch lever is completely bent out, and the clutch shifter peg is bent. And I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, and so and it's a 21. It's a 2021. I'm like, now the thing is, it did have the custom bags and a little windshield and the bat wing and all that, so it looks nice. But dude, 3,600 miles plus over 3,600 miles. I'm thinking, man, I wonder what the new one runs at. So I called, and they actually had one in Corpus Christi, brand spanking new, a 23. Didn't have all the little things, but I don't need. I can always get that anytime. 0 miles, brand new, the color that my wife likes, and Yeah, we have it. Listing for $500 more. I'm like, what the frig? Are you freaking serious? So finally I replied to the other guy in Dallas. I said, hey, matter of fact, I'll just read it to y'all because I'm just messy that way. Here it is. Let's see, where's it at? So the guy says, hey, let me know what you think if we can do business. Okay. Those are the pictures that he sent me. All right, here it is. I said, I got the pictures, so here's my concern. You want to sell me a 2021 used, emphasized, used Rebel 1100 with over 3,600 miles and a dented tank, bent clutch handle, listing at $880 or $9,000, really. I just found one at Corpus Christi Cycle Plaza that has a 2023 brand new 1100 base model, no miles, listing at $94.99. So for about $500 more, I think I'll stick with the new and get the warranty. Thanks for your time. And so he called me while I was on my way to go pick it up today. He goes, yeah, man, I just wanted to, follow up with you. And I said, I'm not sure what's to follow up. I thought my text was, quite clear. It said, thank you for your time. So what are we doing? Well, I just wanted to know what I could have done to get your business. I said, you could have been forthcoming about all the damage. I was going to take a drive to, 3.5 hour to Fort Worth to go pick up a bike. And honestly, you're trying to sell me junk because I can get a brand spanking new one for just, a little bit more. And he got actually pissy with me. I said, look, you called me. I didn't call you. Okay. My conversation was done with my text. I'm explaining to you that I don't want to buy your bike. And I'm explaining to you what maybe you could do differently, which is be forthcoming. If you put your bikes through a rigorous, setup or service, whatever, and you're telling me that this bike was ready to go out. Really, you were going to let me ride out there with a busted handle? A clutch handle? Yeah, you're freaking mind. Get off my phone. So yeah, that was me. Yeah, and I get to the dealer at Corpus Christi. Had all my stuff ready. Everything was ready. All I had to do was sign here, sign here, sign here. Took maybe 10 minutes. And we left there, ate at Fuddruckers. Oh, they're good. So good. Good burgers.
Love Fuddruckers, yeah.
Oh, and then started the trek home, man. So, yeah, man. Oh,
Died in day.
Oh my gosh, dude, yeah. And it was really, and the thing is very transparent. Everything, all the numbers, super transparent. I even told him, I said, dude, your numbers are the exact same of what you quoted me. He goes, well, yeah, we're transparent here. We don't BS around. I'm like, oh, I'll go figure. That's why you got my business, huh? But yeah, that's my life. So, but yeah, don't call me and ask me what I can ask for my opinion, and then when I give it to you, get pissy with me. It's like, what? He actually said this. No lie. He goes, well, those things don't change the way the bike drives. Oh my God. You know what? I'm on my way to Corpus Christi, but I'm going to turn this car around so I can just throw punch you. And I said, I don't want a busted piece of crap. You're trying to sell me a busted bike, man.
At a new price.
At a new price. Like, what?
You can sell me a busted piece of crap at a busted piece of crap price.
Yes. And I even said, you didn't even bother. Like, no, dude. You didn't even say, look, if he would have said, "Hey, look, we are aware that these are some of the defects, some things we can work around," or even better, I'll pay that price, but fix what's busted. I would even said, you know what, just I would have leave me the tank, give me the tank, deduct some of what instead of 880, I'll pay 8,000, and we'll leave the busted tank, but fix the clutch, and everything else, and that's it. That's all I wanted. I'm serious, dude. Really, the clutch lever was like this. It was doing this number here. It was like that. I'm like, wow, dude. You were trying to get me. Man, that had me so mad.
And a twist like that's got to make you wonder if
the bike dropped. The bike freaking dropped. The bike was dropped.
It's like, was it dropped, or was there an accident they're not disclosing?
Nope. Yeah. No. Well, that too. Yeah. But you can tell from that that the bike dropped on that side. I'm like, wow, man. It's just, and you didn't even bother to remedy it. Anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ramble and get all pissy, but yeah, that got me, man. But yeah, it has been remedied. It has been fixed. So now I got to sell my wife's smaller bike, the 500, which I just got a couple of months ago. Luckily, I got that one used, so it wasn't too bad. So. But it's paid off. I gotta sail it. Gotta sail it.
Mini War Mutt says, "Hi, my name is Mutt. Hi, Mutt.
Hi, Mutt.
It's a toasty 109 at 7 p.m. Jesus.
I know it, dude. But that's that dry heat crap. My buddy Marine lives out there now in Phoenix, and but he's loving it though. He's loving every bit of it.
Mr. Fish, happy friggin' Friday! Whoa! Sponge Bath Friday! Woo!
What? Wait, what? Pictures or it didn't happen?
I think that's going back to us joking like you're in the folk
zone. Oh, yeah. Hey, I'll do pictures or it didn't happen. Oh my gosh.
Hey, I'm not saying that Chat is right, but Chat, he forgot the conversation already.
Wow. Get off my lawn.
It's hot when the friggin' wind is hot, absolutely.
Oh, man, I can imagine.
Gotta love that 80% humidity. Yeah, Houston stays about that too.
Ugh.
Usually 80 to 100.
Yep.
Freaks
80
out.
is the minimum.
The clutch doesn't... What? Seems fine to me. Sponge bath stream, anyone? Freak sponge bath.
Methos, I gotta tell you. So, that day that we rode to Navasota, we rode through, right, to come back home. And
the first time with the picture or the second time with Oni?
The second time, and I was talking to my wife. I was talking to, and I told her, because we were passing through that road, that main road that leads right back to, I think, Highway 6 or something like that. Mm-hmm. Guess what we passed by?
What's that?
The Dairy Queen. Oh. The Dairy Queen. The Dairy Queen. Oh, the one where I almost pulled that sucker right out that window. And I was telling, I said, look, babe, see that Dairy Queen? There's stories. There's stories about that Dairy Queen. I will never go to that Dairy Queen ever, because I think they got a wanted poster on there. But yeah,
from that Dairy Queen is now used in employee safety videos. Yeah.
That SOB.
Thanks to you, the company now has mandatory de-escalation videos.
Right. Yep, with my picture on it. If you see him, shut the window. The ice cream machine is broken. Take a page from McDonald's, people. That's how they do it.
By the way, man, for the second year in a row, when 4th of July rolled around, my family and I, we've had a going on about 5 years now, a tradition of together we hit up the local Dairy Queen, and then we go, a little further down the road where they've got this big old fireworks lot, and we sit across the street and watch everybody set their fireworks off with the kids. And anyways,
so they set off fireworks near the kids.
For the second year in a row, their dairy, I'm pretty sure the employees just try to go home early, because for the second year in a row, we can pull up 2 hours before closed, and on a holiday, and the ice cream machine at Dairy Queen of all places, is mysteriously down.
Wow.
It's like, we know, we've been in this store before. We know that this place has 2 or 3 ice cream, soft serve machines. You can't just say your ice cream machine is down. It's like, all of them? Yeah, man, all of them.
Man. Oh, man. That would piss me off. I tell you what, let me call corporate. By the way, there's a number on your door that says, for any issues, please call the manager. Hang on a second. Let's see how long your ice cream machines will stay busted. Yeah, I'm an ass. I'm sorry.
See, I don't do stuff like that because I'm pretty sure after that I'd get some extra ingredients in my cup.
Oh, I don't go back. Oh, no. No, that's why. Oh, no. That's why I don't go back to that place. But I watched them make mine. I sure as hell did. I'm like, you ain't spitting my stuff, bro. Because you do, I will definitely go in there and whoop some serious ass. Tear that. So, no, I went inside. I watched them make it. I was like, no, don't play with me. Yes, sir.
This is the Dairy Queen. Bum, bum, bum.
It was funny though. My wife was like, "What? What is it all about?" Honey, trust me, it's just a long story. So I told her. I shared the good, bad, and the ugly with her.
She's like, "Who is this man that I married?"
Oh no, she knows. Oh, she knows too well. Oh man,
I like games. Welcome back to the chat. The shop close to me started stocking Warhammer and getting tables.
Very nice.
That's awesome,
dude. That's epic.
Well, it definitely seems like a good time to jump in and start getting in some learning games.
Yeah. Speaking of, we need to actually get a game in, Bubba.
Heck yeah. I was just asking my lady, I'm like, we doing anything this weekend? We definitely need to get into the game soon. Like right now. You know what, let's just quit stream.
You're right. I'm on my way. Hop on my bike. Oh, man. Yeah.
So my pork chop, as I mentioned, I'm working on these desolators.
Oh, very nice. Are they desolated?
And it's funny because, okay, we talked about the Terminators that were, we got the files for recently.
Yes, sir.
We're excited about those.
Yes, sir.
But instead of starting off printing that, guess what I have started printing off?
What? You do?
I've been painting Space Marines for almost 8 years now.
True that.
I've never painted a standard tactical squad.
Yeah, you did.
Because my Space Wolves
Okay.
don't have tacticals. They have Blood Claws and Grey Claws.
Oh, okay.
Blood Claws and Grey Hunters.
Okay.
And my White Scars never had any tactical. My troop choices are for those guys are just I have intercessors and assault intercessors, and that's it.
Okay.
Oh, and also I've got some of the infiltrator / whatever the other ones are.
Okay.
I'm really good at this, guys. But yeah, so I've never done like just tacticals. And so I've got some Mark IV Space Marines printing now. You know, I figure this might be the last edition that tacticals are around. Let me just go ahead and print some tacticals.
Well, you know what? That's a good point. That's a really good point.
It's funny how, like, very often I'll paint up a unit after, like, I'll own a unit, you know, because I'm a ridiculous hoarder, like many of us are. I'll own a unit for years and you know, have it like unbuilt, unpainted while it's top of the meta. But then like once like it gets nerfed to crap or something like that, for some reason that's usually when I'm like, let me go ahead and paint up somebody.
And all of a sudden it's like, okay, they're useless. All right.
Or I'll be halfway through painting it and they get nerfed. That's the other thing that happens.
Yeah.
Like my Thunderhammer Storm Shield bikers for my White Scars. Not even finished painting it yet. Maybe I had, you know, I was still working, you know, they were like 80% painted. All right, these guys are moving to Legends. I'm like, oh, glad we had to start GW.
Right.
Glad we had to start. And I think I just finished my Apothecary on bike. And they also went to Legends. So I'm like,
oh my gosh.
Well, thank you for rendering, you know, about a good 500 points of my White Scars Legends now. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Which, you know, I joke about, but honestly, the guys I play with, you know, Freak, Atlas, Brother Oni, they've always been cool with, you know, me bringing Legends units to the game. They've never made an issue out of it. So it's really not an issue for me. It's just kind of funny when you think about it. It's like, all right, I've painted this up. GW says I can't use it anymore.
Yeah, Methos?
Hmm?
We've been meaning to talk to you about your Legends.
The guys have always been really cool. Hey, quick sidebar. Sidebar. I mentioned there goes 500 points by White Scars. Roxy says, now you have to buy more stuff.
You know, he's not wrong.
It's like that was the plan all along. Since I know the employees, I'm now giving into 40K because I ended up getting an Escalation League start. Nice!
Who's that?
I Like Games.
Oh,
the one
sweet.
who's
Yeah,
local
in the
shop
game.
started. Yeah. We would love to hear about your experiences.
Hell yeah,
getting
man.
into the game
Oh my
and, you know,
god.
getting the Escalation League started.
Yes.
In fact, GW got you by the pockets.
That's not really what they got them by. Just saying.
Kind of by the bow. I Like Games. I Like Games. Do you have your own channel where we can follow along this journey here?
Ooh, yeah.
Maybe
We like
not.
to do a help a brother out kind of thing, you know.
Yeah. I Like Games Warhammer.
Also, if you do any kind of painting or anything, man, share it with us. We'd love to post it and share it with the community.
Wait, you guys buy your own models? Sometimes? I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I have a lot of investment in GW, sure, but currently, if we're being honest, Freak and I are both painting up miniatures that we've printed off ourselves.
Yep. Now we're not anti, you know, buying GW stuff.
Oh.
We just, you know,
By all means.
yeah.
And there are plenty of models where it's going to be like, hey, I think I really want the real deal for
Absolutely.
this. I'm messing. All good.
I like him. I like them already.
Anything's free if you're fast enough. Sonic the Hedgehog, probably. Methos unfortunately didn't get the newest box set. He's got every other one though.
Who was that, Roxy?
Yeah.
No, Roxy was busting on you last time.
You know, it's a real tragedy.
Yeah, she's got your number.
That's okay. I know when I've opened my mouth and inserted my foot. Now, unfortunately, I always know when I have done that. Very seldom do I see it coming before I do it and stop it. Real unfortunate times, Roxy says. I don't know how we'll recover from this. Emotional damage.
Wait, yeah, that's right. Do I still have that? Tell me I still have that. Do I?
Emotional damage.
Yeah, I still have it. I'm gonna have to go get some water in a little bit, probably. I was so tempted to get some coffee. I was like, oh man, I could go for some coffee. And I'm like, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, it is a
I'll
bad
be
idea.
pushing a kidney stone in no time.
You don't want that.
Nope. So, yeah, so I'm gonna get some more water. Gotta get rid of this headache.
I don't have a channel, but I thought of it, or an Instagram. I probably should, because I can help new people with hobby tips, and I like games.
Oh man,
So I'd make tutorials on how to play a variety of games.
dude, that's
yeah, like I
epic.
said, whether you share it on here with us, or if there's some place we can watch your journey, like if you decide to start an Instagram or a channel,
Yeah,
man, we'd love to see your journey getting into, the Escalation League and
yeah,
all of your Warhammer stuff.
yeah. And any tips and tricks that you have, yeah, man, absolutely.
In fact, if you start one tonight during the show, you send us the link or tell us where to find you on Instagram. We'll put the link in the chat here and, see if anybody wants to go over
Yeah.
and subscribe. Well, I guess on Instagram it's followed. Or if you're into puppy memes, it's do a follow. I love puppy memes.
You know what? Let me see if I can move my camera over a little bit and okay. People sometimes ask me, "What are you working on?" So, can I darken you up a little bit? There we go.
Yeah, earlier this evening, I sometimes try and set up my second camera for a painting angle and
There
whatnot.
we go.
But I just,
Yeah.
I was feeling a little slightly under Zvezda when before you hopped on. But
Oh, right.
now that we're going, I'm good.
Good. There we go. It shows you guys.
Methos, hard to hear you over Freak's iron lung.
Wait, is my compressor too loud? Is that what you guys hear? Or my airbrush? That's probably what it is. My iron lung, dumbass. It's so funny. The first time that Methos and I shared a hotel room, I was so real self-conscious because I do have sleep apnea, and you know, I called my apnea machine the leaf blower. It's not that loud, but I'm always feeling like, man, you know, it's what you think is the perception and what other people's perception is, right? And they're totally different. And I'm thinking, yeah, it's probably nice and quiet, and then for Methos, it sounds like a damn leaf blower, you know. So.
I think that was a projected worry because everything wakes up Freak. You get up to go to the restroom in the middle of the night, Freak will be sitting up looking at your ass crazy when you get out. Like, what the hell? So, you gotta be real careful. So I can understand where you think that you'd be worried about how the machine sounds.
I just heard movement, and I am like, what's going on? What is that noise?
You know that? Has anyone? I'm sure everybody here has probably seen that crazy-looking Samuel L. Jackson meme. Him in a white beater looking at you crazy.
Yeah.
If you're sharing a room with Freak and you get up to go to the restroom at night, that's going to be the look you get when you come back out. The thing is I think he's still asleep inside. I don't think he's registering the look he's Ask him the next morning, dude, you seemed kind of pissed last night. He's like, pissed about what?
Oh my God. Oh, that hurt.
I also do a lot of wacky stuff in the hobby stuff and homebrew game stuff. A friend and I played Kill Team Orcs versus Orcs, and mid-game we had a Hammerfall bunker drop in and start attacking us. That's pretty awesome.
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
Just
I like that.
Everything. See, we can do stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then what's going to happen is that, you know, that Hammerfall bunker is going to roll better for one of us than the other.
Right. And then we're going to be pissed. Yeah.
And then
Damn it!
Oh, I see. Okay, so the Hammerfall bunker just takes out half my guys. You are still charging my ass. I see how it is.
Yep. This is horse crap, man. Who thought of this? Whose idea was this? Oh my God. All right, so I'm gonna do a little lighter brown.
Oh, a little preview of something I'm going to be doing a YouTube short on in the near future. Check out. A friend of mine saw that the Leviathan Dread went to Legends, and they were like, what the hell was the point of me painting up the one I had?
Right.
Actually, I don't think they swear, so, you know, I probably didn't go quite like that, but anyways, they were like, well, you know, looks like I'll be looking to get rid of a Leviathan Dreadnought if anybody wants it.
Oh, dang, man.
I got in this one from a dear friend of the channel, the Miniatures Paintbrush. And it is a gorgeous piece here. With double storm cannons. Really, really, really nice piece.
Yeah, Brother Rob is a hell of a painter, man.
Yeah, so I'll be putting up a little showcase of this soon.
Very nice. All right, I'm trying to think what else I need to throw on here before I start doing.
And then I have another piece I still need to unbox from Brother Weatherpig that I'm like a year and a half behind.
3 years later.
It was pretty efficient. There was 2 orcs, one of mine and one of my friends, and then there wasn't. Roxy says that she doesn't swear either. Right.
Oh yeah, no. Just
nothing but purity coming from Roxy.
Just angelic, very angelic. Oh man, don't you hate it when?
I Like Games knows the Miniatures Paintbrush, like IRL. In real life, they did some bat reps for Rain in Hell. That's awesome.
Oh, well, there you go. So you are better than us. All right.
Hellworks says, "What's swearing?" And obviously,
I mean, right?
obviously, a patron saint like Hellworks wouldn't know, right?
No, he wouldn't. As a matter of fact, he would definitely judge you quite vigorously if you would, you know.
To swear in his presence.
Yep. And
Oh,
you do not want to be judged by him.
Other poke chop things. I can't believe I'm this far off track. It's like I'm easily sidetracked or something.
What?
Some of you may have seen the YouTube short put out earlier in the week. I finished off the last piece of my D&D project for my brother-in-law. So you guys may remember last week I was working on this Minotaur on the show. And after the show, I really put in a bunch of work with some of our friends over in our hobby hangout after the show.
I love that. That looks so good, dude.
Really love how the cape and the flaming sword came. I posted it up, and my brother-in-law commented on Facebook, that it just really was hyped about it and they enjoyed it. And then even my sister-in-law texted me later, like, thanks for doing such a great job on it, and she mentioned that her husband was still freaking out over it. So these are some of the other pieces I did for that same project for his upcoming campaign. So there, I've got the barbarian here. Got the necromancer. The necromancer. Casting the spells. Necromancer's apprentice. With his magic missile. And this one was the hardest one because so little of the face is showing and there's not a ton of detail on the face. It's just such a small and very soft features. I did like, though, because I always thought the sculpt looked a little funky. So I added a string to the bow because, like, you'll see a lot of miniatures with bows don't actually have string, obviously, because if it were plastic, it would snap. But I used a little bit of sewing thread to add a bowstring on, and I think that just really improves the look of the miniature.
Very nice.
So, yeah, it's not one to focus, but I've got some nice highlights on the purple there. And so they wanted kind of a dark scheme on all of them. So like dark grays and purple for, the archer rogue, blacks and greens for the necromancer and his apprentice, and then a little bit of green to tie them all together. So like the feathers on the arrow and the eyes for the archer are both kind of a glowing green. Obviously, green flame and green magic missile for the necromancer and his apprentice. And the green eyes and flowing green sword for the minotaur. So, kind of wraps it all together. I feel like I was real cringe in those vids. Fell off because I was pressured. I felt pressure to get the fat reps done. Rob's cool AF though. Awesome. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. And sometimes when when we used to film battle reports at the comic shop and stuff like that, some people were, felt a little pressured if we would ask to film while we were playing, and totally get that. So sometimes we just put up the camera and say, hey, let's just enjoy the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally understandable. Oh, that thing is huge. That's what she said. Indeed, Roxy. And it may be the first time I've ever heard that. So, But the Minotaur, of course.
Yes.
Freak, send me a pic of the dude in Dallas and where the shop is, and I'll punch him for you.
Was that El Child? Yes. Yeah, I got his number. Yep. Yeah, it's at Fort Worth. Not too far.
We got a drum roll for the huge Minotaur comment. I like games goes boom boom. Psh. I imagine that's what the drum is. I immediately default to comedy drum. Finished up a print earlier today because I've decided I'm going to use the Mark IV heads on these Puppets War Desolators. And yeah, that'll help tie together the look of my Marines, even though they'll be from different brands.
So there's special foreheads? Sorry.
The armor is Mark IV.
Oh, got it. Come on. Oh my god. I gotta clean this. I have to clean it because it won't spray in the cleaner. Go figure. It's my life.
Yeah. It just sounds like you may have to drop it in the drink.
Oh my god. Yeah. Well, I already. That's probably a one little blip, that's sitting in there. So I need to.
Well, thankfully you've got like your ultrasonic within reach, right? So you can probably have it ready to go in like 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, but typically all I got to do is just go in there, and if you guys if you guys airbrush, I can do a little quick trip here. So what's happening?
He wants to know if you use lube for your brush, of course.
Yes, absolutely. I do use it, but I only use it for the needle, and I use it for the trigger and the spring. But yeah, so what's happening is I'm not getting any spray. So the main thing here, there's a couple of things. Yes, I could take this whole thing apart and throw it in my sonic cleaner. That's all great, but that means that's time that I won't be, painting. So there is a quick little trick, especially if you have the Iwata, any Iwata. I'm not sure how well it works with any of the other models. So all I do right now is just kind of take the back off and just loosen the needle. I showed this to Methos as well. So typically when it gets blocked up, it will like refuse to spray. So all I'm doing here is I'm just gonna push the needle in and out, because sometimes there is like a little bit of acrylic goop that might get formed in there. So I just kind of push the needle in and out, dirty like. And eventually, you might get the stuff right out of there. Now, if it's to the point to where you do this and it's still not working, then yeah, you might have to actually take the nozzle out and ream it. I do have reaming tools to clean it, but it.
I think
you're pushing for giggity, right? You say giggity. So let's see if this does it. So
acrylic goop, new paint brand.
Yes.
I Like Games prefers lotion for his airbrush, if you know what they mean.
That's what I'm talking about. I like lotion too. I just bring the lotion out with some popsicles.
You put the lotion on the skin. No, that's something else.
Everybody likes lotion and popsicles.
Oh gosh.
Hey.
One thing.
I'm 60 feet away.
Gosh. One thing I like to show.
Oh, there it is. Just came out.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's.
One thing I feel like doesn't get mentioned enough, and Elstonation. He's so good. First thing, lotion and popsicles. Good to see you, my brother. One thing I found when helping a couple of my friends like Atlas work on their airbrush, they knew the trick like you were showing of just pushing the needle through the tip, right?
Yep.
But one thing I found with them to help is like, making sure to scrape the sides. So just straight in and out may not be enough sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to like force it to the left and scrape.
Yes.
Push it up a little bit and scrape.
Yes.
And force it around the bottom and scrape, and just constantly changing your angle. And that sometimes helps get the goop out.
Absolutely.
Because the size of the needle is only affecting the very tip of where it is, but the buildup might maybe a little further
and
back.
on the side, yeah.
Yeah, so you got.
So it's still more stuff in there. Try again. Give me that. Something's kind of sticking out there. All right, try one more time.
One more time.
Huh. It is not spraying. Interesting. Interesting. I might have to actually do some serious cleaning then. Well, damn.
Or just drop it in Sonic Clean for 30 seconds.
Yeah, I may do that. I've got some, what do you call it? Some isopropyl in there. That'll clean it really good.
Clean you really good.
Okay. I'll be over in a minute. Where? Oh. That is so strange. Do. That is so weird. It's backwashing, but it's not coming out.
It's like one of those one-way mirrors.
Yeah. Okay, there it goes. It's starting to. Come on.
I regularly change angles to get it out. No doubt, my friend. No doubt. See, this is why Elston is a professional now.
He is.
Not only is he a professional, but he's also really good at painting.
Oh, yeah, that too. Alright, let me see if I can get some tools. If I can clean that up real quick.
You would like to see proof of Elston Nation's professionalism. You can reach him at 8675.
He does charge 99 cents. 99 cents an hour. I think that was his going rate. Does he still charge that, or did you go up with his rates? He does.
Remember, he's British, so it would be 99p.
You know what? I'm a dummy. It's all right. You were right. I was less right.
Or maybe it's 99 cents because the other way gets confused sometimes.
No, I get confused sometimes.
99p. No, not that. Nope.
Why do I do this? I should just leave this tool out. Or it can be easily accessible, but my dumb ass puts everything
Off to
right
work.
back in the
See you
damn.
tomorrow. Later, Brother Roxas.
Well, good
I
night,
will
man.
be there with my samurai.
Ooh.
Thanks for recommending the idea. I might try YouTube again and not take it seriously or rush, and most importantly, not compare myself. Okay,
No,
that
don't.
yeah, okay, that is something I meant to address a second ago. Yeah, the comparing yourself thing and not pushing yourself too hard. I mean, each person can handle what they can, and I mean, like freaking, we've been saying for a hot minute now. We really should get to like actually filming something or other. We're just kind of resting on our live streams now for a hot minute. And we used to compare ourselves to other people, like you said. Yep. And we're like, oh man, we've been doing this like 6 years now, and we just now like a couple weeks ago hit 1,000. And of course,
and all because of brother Eric Beer,
Yeah, and some push from some of our other brothers like Elston Nation.
Yeah.
Lots of pushes,
a lot of love,
lots of appreciation. But they, and that's like Freak said, that's with the help of much bigger fish than us.
Yeah.
But of course, we weren't putting in the quality or the amount of work some of these other channels do.
Right.
But at first it was like you see some of your friends, and it's like their first couple months, they've got thousands. Like, man, we never hit 1,000. And so it's easy to drop motivation, but eventually it hit us. We're doing this because like we like chatting with the community, especially on Friday nights.
Yep.
We're not actually looking to make anything out of our YouTube. We're just enjoying the experience. And so like yeah, we just decided not to worry about the numbers and just kind of chill. In fact,
we're just enjoying our time, man.
Yeah. Like, we use the channel kind of as just a motivation for our hobby, and it helps us to hobby with the enjoyment of other people. But
yeah,
there's a guy I knew real cool, but when I was doing stuff, felt like he stole my thunder because of all the people in the community flocked to him and even ignored when I was talking in chat. I can understand that.
Yeah. Let me respond to that. So here's the thing. I thought I wanted to be, the guy that, one of the guys to actually be out front and center. I'll be honest with you. I enjoyed being the co-host and the guy in the back just to kind of, liven things up, make things fun and funny and stuff. Well, that's a little, I don't think you want to see my beard at all its nasty glory.
The beard looks good, man. I was noticing that when we were on video chat the other day.
Thanks, man. And so one of the things that I've kind of come to terms with is like, you know what? That's not my calling. That's not what I like being a part of something. I enjoy. My big thing is when I finally loosened up, because I was stiff as hell when we first started doing it. But go watch some of our early stuff, by the way.
Actually, maybe don't.
So yeah, you want encouragement? Go watch our early crap. Trust me, you'll be like, well, damn. How did this get off the ground? Right? How did this ever get off the damn ground? But yeah, man, I mean, oh my God. I was like, hello, welcome through the frosted Methos. What would you say is your definition of a great game? Like, God,
man,
bless America.
I would show up ready to film, and I would have maybe an outline or an idea of what I want to talk about. And Freak used to get upset, like, you want me to turn on the camera? We don't even have a damn script yet. I'm like, well, I mean, no, but we're going to talk about stripping a model. It's not rocket science.
Right.
He's like, oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? So I'm going to turn on this camera. What are you going to say? I'm like, I'm going to say that we're going to talk about stripping. It's what do you want from me? He said, exactly. You don't know what you're going to say. Oh, okay.
Everything was oh my God, everything was scripted, and then oh man, it was just so it was so monotone and so
we took ourselves way too seriously.
Yeah, and then man, we've talked to a bunch of other YouTubers, right? A bunch of content creators, that did this stuff, and he goes, man. And matter of fact, one of the people that I kind of really took after from that was Brother Richard from the Nerd Life. He's like, man, just enjoy life. Just do it because you do it. Do it because you want to. And then enjoy. If you enjoy being and hanging out with your community, then do that. And we do, man. We enjoy the community. We enjoy hanging out with you guys. It's kind of like, I tell you, I'm tired as hell. I mean, and my head is pounding because I am dehydrated. No freaking doubt. But man, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. This is my decompression time, man. I get to hang out with you guys.
Speaking of enjoying our time hanging out with these guys, Roxy says, there's no finer motivation than me ragging on you. Verbal crucifixion is my love language.
That's awesome. I love her. Yeah, you got a point. There it is. Look at that. Beautiful. I got the spray. Okay.
Speaking of spraying, Elstonation says, push hard whilst enjoying it. Elston pushes hard to reach satisfaction.
Oh, yeah. I mean, oh, yeah. This is what I'm
talking. Going back to the I like games and trying it, not taking themselves seriously and trying not to compare himself. Roxy says, be the best you. You're the only you there is.
Damn straight.
That goes for everyone here.
Hell yeah. And Elston is my spirit animal.
Freak, drink more water.
I do. I need to. I should go get a bottle right now. My head, and I should get some pain reliever. That'll help me. But yes, this is nice and clean. I like it. I like it a lot. Nice and spraying. It's spraying a lot. Look at the spray. Clean this up. Oh man.
I've got that freaking song stuck in my head.
What song?
It's an older song. That push me.
Oh, the
Satisfaction.
electronic. Yes.
Satisfaction.
The electronic one. Yes.
Yeah.
Push me. I forgot how to. It's got the robo voice.
I'm a spirit animal now.
Well, yeah.
I mean, that's what Freak
yeah.
says. I still have the opinion of, founding a cult in your name.
You're
So,
you're a spirit animal, baby.
spirit animal, deity, paint temperer.
Wow.
Oh, God. Apparently, for Freak, you may be a spirit animal because you're a spirit in the streets, but an animal in the sheets.
Hell yeah. Such a fat ass down here. Wait. I'll come out in the basement and get some popsicles. Okay, this is good to go.
You're good to go.
Oh, I wish I were. All right, let me put this up.
You
This is
also probably
dangerous.
perspired your electrolytes out.
No doubt on my, no doubt. It was, phew.
Was it? Brondo says it's got electrolytes, and electrolytes grow in plants. And I've never seen, unlike other drinks that have water, and I've never seen, and water goes in toilets, and I've never seen plants growing out of a toilet.
That's right.
God, I love Brondo.
Brondo the drink.
Brondo the thirst later.
Oh my god. Watch the hell out of that. Oh my god. You know what? Let me do that. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna get me some water.
She says, take a drink some pickle brine while you're out.
Ooh. Yeah, that has a little bit of sodium. That'll help it out. Yeah. All right. I'll be back.
Similarly, my brother has to walk through the Houston heat to get to the bus stop and wait at the bus stop for work. And so last week when he was here, I just gave him a whole mess load of packs of liquid IV. And I'm like, make sure you keep yourself hydrated and keep your electrolytes up. And then I found some more after he left, but I'll probably see him next week. Don't mind me, I'm just being a grandma. No, it's good to take care of, take care of each other. That is good stuff. Yeah, I normally when we do these paint shots have a painty cam. But I was feeling a little under the weather earlier. I'm out of all my medications for my pancreatitis and felt like my pancreas was slightly inflamed earlier and kind of rubbing up against where my busted ribs were, so I have to get that checked out. For my Escalation League army, I was juggling a few factions but found my answer. They were Tau Orcs or Iron Warriors. After your 500-point game, or what was it? Your game with the Battle Bunker, did you decide to go with Orcs? What did you decide on? being a grandma, complete with strawberry bonbons and Werther's Originals in my bag. Oh, I freaking love Werther's Original. Damn, you can feel your pancreas? I can barely spell it. After several bouts of pancreatitis, there's a particular location I have, learned to sense pressure from. And usually, if I catch it in time, I can take a few precautions to keep, flare up from becoming, or some inflammation from becoming a full-blown flare up.
Okay.
It's one of those things that I only know what it feels like because I felt it before and my body's afraid of pain. They're my two fave candies. Nice. Werther's Original is so good. I found that they now make sugar-free Werther's Original, and the diabetes in me is very happy that I can still have Werther's.
Oh, yeah, man.
We've got Kaiju back.
What? Australian Jesus?
Australian Jesus.
Did you grow your hair out again? Yet?
I love how slightly offended you were when you saw how short his hair was.
I was like, what the hell is this? Who the hell are you?
You're like, wait a minute, you don't look like Jesus.
You're not Jesus. You're supposed to be Australian Jesus. And who the hell? Get this guy out of here. And he was like, no, it's really me. No, you're not. Don't lie to me, man.
Dios mío. I'm not allowed to speak of where I've been. They're listening. Always listening. I like games. Says not works because I'd prefer to take my time hobbying them. Kit bashing is expensive, especially in an escalation where is growing every few weeks. Not Tau, because the way I'd make them just suits, and my wallet says no. Well, part of me is celebrating because I have trauma from Tau. So Iron Warriors, mainly so I can tell the Iron Within. Yeah, SpongeBob reference. Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, I have long hair again. Yay!
All right.
It's our favorite Australian Kung Fu Jesus. That's a very specific title.
It is. I like it.
Never doubt that you have a unique place in the universe, Kaiju.
Indeed.
No one else could be the Australian Kung Fu Jesus that you are.
Oh my gosh. I want a shirt. I want a shirt of that. I want a shirt with his face on it. And at the bottom, a rocker that says Kung Fu Jesus. Australian at the top. Australian Kung Fu Jesus.
I don't want a shirt. I want a glamour picture so I can set it up in a little candle shrine. So it looks like one of those Jesus shrines. My favorite. Oh my God,
like a little Buddha shrine.
Yeah, one of my favorite memes is Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan with the beard in one of those shrines, and the caption says, "Grandma, I don't know how to tell you this, but that's not Jesus." Imagine this little old lady who has a shrine to Obi-Wan. Now let's say the blessing. Oh my God. Grandma, that's not Jesus. Oh, I love that meme so much. It's a reference to an episode where he had blown up muscle arms, I think. He watched a video on how to get swole, and some hippie just dance saying, "The power within, the power within." Nice. Man, I almost celebrated. I'm like, finally, that is all the gold trimmed down on these models. And that is only That is only the Vallejo Gold base coat.
No, no.
I still need to shine them up with Elven Gold.
No.
But I will shine them up later, because first, it is your turn to talk to the beautiful people, and I'm going to run away.
Oh, don't do that! Don't run away! Oh, God, okay. Baby, come back. Oh, my God. He does that to me, and I'm like, okay, this is me talking. I feel like the episode in Nacho Libre, you know, I am singing here, singing at the party. Ramsey's number one, and he's not dancing at the party. That's just my freaking life. I'm sorry. That's all I have is just a bunch of old Nacho Libre references because they are funny. Who has seen Nacho Libre? Let me know in the comments below if you've seen Nacho Libre. Best movie ever. If you don't like it, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. My head is still pounding. I'm going to drink some more water. The reason I am motivated to make Iron Warriors, they're metal in every way, like iron, of course, like mechs, vehicles, but most metal things is how they use chaos as a weapon rather than getting to. Oh, that's cool. Thank you, Roxy. Get that corn out of my face. Elson has seen it too. Oh my gosh! That's that was one of the most quotable movies, and I always quote it usually at the wrong moments, right? When and it's usually something serious, and something will just, someone will say like, I don't know, someone will say a word and it will trigger one of those scenes, and I'll just blurt it out, It's like that, yeah. Like, Nacho! One of my favorites is like, when Steven rides up to him where he's supposed to be in the wilderness. How did you find me? And he goes, I saw you from the village, little kid. Hola, Nacho! Chancho, I need to borrow your sweats. Are you leaving us? No. I will never leave you. But I need to borrow some of your sweats. Sorry. Oh, my God. This smile. Yes. A nice power dive to the face. Like it's my family quote, Nacho Libre. It's our tradition to show to new friends. Don't know why. Hey, that's awesome, dude. That is epic. The amount of times I've called out for my eagle power. I love it. Those eggs were a lie, Steven. They were a lie. Oh my God. Yes, I love it. Oh my gosh. Chancho. When you're a man. What is it? I'm trying to remember that quote. Sometimes when you're a man, you wear tight, what did he say? Tight spandex or something like that. It's for fun. I'm sorry, Methos. I got everybody quoting Nacho Libre. My bad, dude. That's the best I can do. I'm sorry. Don't ever leave me by myself again. Yes, thank you. Stretchy pants, thank you. Right? He goes, sometimes when you're a man, you wear stretchy pants. It's for fun. Oh, my favorite too. When Nacho was just talking to the girl and the guy comes in. Come alive. Look alive. That's what it was. Look alive. Just slaps him. Wide palm out and everything. Just slaps him. Look alive. I gotta watch that movie again. That's the stupidest movie. I love that movie. Oh my God.
I gotta check it out.
Chacho, when you were a man. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Chancho, when you're a man, sometimes you wear stretchy pants in your room. Just for fun. Thank you so much. It made my day. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Best time ever. Thank you.
I'll assume that you have caught up, or that you have got all the nacho stuff, and I'll let you come back to that if there's any that you missed.
No, you're good. Go ahead. You're good.
I Like Games says, the reason I'm motivated to make Iron Warriors, they're
Yes.
metal in every way.
Yes.
Like iron, like mechs, vehicles, but the most metal thing is how they use chaos as a weapon rather than give into it.
Yeah.
When Iron Warriors start getting chaos mutations, they just hack them off and replace it with bionics. Oh, that's pretty awesome.
That is pretty cool. I honestly didn't know the lore.
They also know how to trap demons in vehicles to make demon engines. The most literal metal thing ever.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's why all their vehicles look like they should be on a metal album.
That's true. Oh, God. Oh, man. Why can't we just have like a salad or something? Today is especially delicious. Mira. He takes a bite and spits it right out through his nose. You haven't seen that movie, have you?
Nope.
Golly, man.
I know that you mention every time that we bring it up that I should watch it. I just never seem to get around to it.
Man, I don't know what to tell you, man. Okay.
Methos, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. I'm gonna watch it one day. I just haven't. The intention is there.
Like a dad meme. Oh my God. I'm not angry. Just very disappointed. You've really disappointed me. But it's okay. I'll get over it at one point.
Not the first time
For
I've
now.
heard that.
Oh my God. Come and sit down, champ. Hey, champ. Sit down here. Let's talk. I just want to tell you how much you've disappointed me.
It's a phrase
Glad we
I've
had
been
this-
hearing my whole life.
Glad we had this talk, champ. Go out there and make it happen. What? I hate you? Oh, I need more water. I don't know. Oh, no, God! I drank water all over the place. Okay. Let's throw some,
Gotta get some sleep. Love, guys. Have a great
that?
night, Roxy.
Oh, yeah. Have a good night. Get some rest.
Big loves right back.
Hey, let us know when you get the job, so we'll celebrate. Celebrate. It'll be alright. Okay, I'll stop.
Other things from my pork chop. I mentioned
We're still on pork chops. Oh God.
Oh, I keep, we keep getting distracted, and then I remember to come back to it.
I know. We're terrible at that, and I'm sorry.
We both got ADD. It happens.
Yeah, I know.
I finished. Well, Freak mentioned that we've been playing Payday together, which is pretty awesome. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was, because at first when I tried playing it by myself, I was like, "Oh man, this is not very clear on what to do, and it's a little bit dated." But then playing in a group, like, that really brings the fun out.
Yeah, it is fun. It is a fun,
And then, of course, like many things, once you start unlocking stuff and start being able to customize, and it really starts to shine.
Yeah.
So I was really, really thrilled about it.
I'm
Level
sorry. Go ahead.
52.
Oh, nice. No, that's awesome. Dude, it's badass. I really okay. So one thing I've learned is that Miss Lily, Methos, lovely Lily, she enjoys playing games that are more roguish, right? More of the rogue kind of thief slash stealthy kind of thing. And I was like, you know what? I think she may actually like this game because there's a stealth element to this. You just got to really work hard, and you got to build your. That's the thing about the game. You have to actually build your play style. And it doesn't just come automatic. You just kind of start with a play style, and then you work at learning, getting your skill points up for that particular play style. And the more skill points you get, the more buffs you get for that particular style, then the better you become at it. And so, yeah, I was like, man, I think she's going to really like it. And we actually did a mission that was like, I mean, she did most of it stealth. And of course, okay, y'all need to see me for this.
And then Freak's like, oh, you know what? I could get in there and silence that camera before it even goes off.
Well, I can't do anything quiet. I can't. I went in there. I don't think, it's like we saw a guy go by, and he didn't detect us. So I'm thinking, okay, he passed us up. We should be fine. And I should have enough time to run up to the camera and smash the camera with my melee weapon, and that should be the end of it. Nope, I run in there. The guy that walked past us was still in that room, turned around, started shooting at me. I started shooting at him. Then I go in here for like it was really going to make a difference. Then I hit the camera. Like, I got the camera, but the alarm's going off. Whoop, whoop. So we're like, and Lily was like, oh, well, I guess we're not stealthing anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I suck.
From where we were, we didn't see none of that, though. It was just, oh, gosh, I could get this camera real quiet before anything goes off. Blah, 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 blah. That's all we heard. We're like, huh.
Oh, go figure.
Kaiju says, I think Roguish was the name of my Uber driver the other day. Oh, man.
Oh, God. Can't even put glue on my damn grass. Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. Roxy will know about her job in the morning. Nice.
Awesome.
Explanation. Mythos, there's disappointment, and then there's what I'm feeling right now. Oh, damn.
Damn. What is happening?
My Lord and Savior said I must watch this movie. I know what I have to do this weekend.
Wait. Who? Who said that?
Elston Nation?
Elston hasn't seen it?
No. He said there is disappointment, and then there's what I'm feeling right now.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
my Lord and Savior says I need to watch it.
Oh, yeah. You need to, oh, yeah, man, you need to buck up, bro.
Yeah. Oh,
He's
man.
judging you. You're being judged. This judgment right now, Judgment Day has come upon thee.
I may lose my painting powers at any moment now.
I think so, dude. But you know what? There is penance. There is a type of repentance, so you must act now. Send him $2.99. I don't know.
I also got to do that lame sleep thing. Says I like games. Then again, I rate it 10 out of 10 when I'm not being chased by my paralysis demons or suddenly woken by a fly. This morning was a struggle.
Oh,
no. Get some good rest, my friend, and I hope that neither of those things happen. I hope you're able to rest well.
Absolutely, man.
Thanks for chatting and being cool. Saying
Hell
you'd like to see my hobby journey. Maybe I'll boot up a channel again and not let it stress me out and do it for fun. Yeah, that would be
hell yeah, man. Dude, we can't wait. And we'll promote the living piss out of it.
Hellchild says y'all need to play Diablo. Man, whenever we get the chance, we want to pick up our copies.
Yes.
But so here's the thing. Whenever I think if we have any left at the end of this pay period, we'll pick up Lily's copy. If not, we'll have to wait till next paycheck. Right, but then after Lily's copy, and then eventually we'll get my copy. And so it's a process, but I will be getting my copy eventually.
Yeah.
However, I have plenty of things. The other thing I was going to get you for my pork chop is I finished Cyberpunk this week.
Oh, congrats!
Awesome, looking forward to it. I like games. Thank you. I really, really enjoyed the end of it. At first, I was a little bit worried because it seemed like some of the things were going to go rocky towards the end of the game, but I ended up enjoying the ending.
Good.
I did not get the secret Keanu Reeves ending, so I'll need to do at least one more playthrough. This is actually this is going on my top 10 favorite games of all time. So I will happily play it over and over again, so that way I can get the secret Keanu Reeves ending. I think it might be the first game I actually platinum too.
Oh.
I think I might make it my first platinum game. I got to look up what the secret achievements are now that I've finished the game. Because, if it's anything like one of the secret achievements is, complete the game on insane difficulty, then, okay, never mind. But I'm so bad at stealth missions. I used to be the guy who would get a perfect silent kill, throw the body off the roof, and it'd land on the only parked car.
Oh, my God. Yeah, actually, that's one of my favorite characters to play is John Wick. It's so cool because you can actually play different characters that are out there, and John Wick happens to be one of them.
Yeah, they're all characters from different
different action
franchises.
Yeah.
So John Wick is a DLC character. I'm playing as one of the free characters, Bodhi from Point Blank.
Yeah.
So both of us are playing characters from Keanu Reeves movies.
This is true.
I'm playing Swayze's character, but I thought he just had the coolest skin, honestly.
Dude, that is such a good movie. I had forgotten all about that, man. Bodhi trying to surf the biggest wave possible, man. That was his thing, man. I'm gonna catch the biggest freaking wave. He's gonna die catching that wave. Okay. All right. We got a little more fur on the basing.
Oh, okay. I was like, fur? What kind of basing is he doing?
Yeah. So,
guys, welcome to the Frosted Fist sheepskin tutorial. What? Do you want to level up your basing with some shag carpets made of sheepskin? I still have no idea what he's talking about.
What the hell? God, you said if one person goes John Wick, can someone use the Mexican knockoff, the version Juan Wick? Oh, God. Oh, my gosh.
I'm surprised Machete is not one of the
No,
roads you can
I
take.
know. Should be Machete. All right, let's see how these guys are looking. So,
How's you go, buddy?
that'll be a good one right there. All right.
My cats often like to sit on the little platform above me and watch me paint. But then I have to kick them off when they actually try to get down onto the desk for some attention or whatever, and they just start knocking over models that I'm working on. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay. One down.
or one of them, or a couple of times, I've had to put up a little like cover on top of my tower because when one of them, sometimes when they try and get down, they'll step on the power button. I'm like, oh my god, don't do that to my computer. I need you to read Kaiju's latest sentence.
Oh, let's see. Mr. Week is not here. Mr. Week is afuera. Can you imagine that? Walking. What? Hey, does anybody understand Spanish? Can you translate for me? Jose, come here. Talk to. Ask him where John Wick is. I said, Mr. Wick is not here. Mr. Wick is afuera. I still don't understand what she's saying. Can you? We'll be right back.
Elven Gold lay down on 2 out of 4.
Very nice. All right, I got 2 on their bases.
Really like
I really like you.
the scale color golds. They're so good.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Oh, scale color?
Yeah,
I haven't tried
scale
those.
75 golds.
I have not.
Oh,
tried
you've got
them.
one of the scale 75 golds. You got the
Oh, the one you gave me. Yes.
the Necro
Oh,
gold.
this is insane. Well, the Metal Alchemy one, yes.
Yeah. I've got
Necro Gold.
Yeah, the one I'm using is a slightly brighter version of that called Elven Gold.
Dude, it's insane. All right. All right. I need to change this music up. I need to start recording again.
Off to do rounds. Have a good patrol, brother. Speaking of patrol, big shout out to my brother Kalo.
Oh.
The K-Man is certified as an officer this week.
Yes.
Did his graduation and everything.
Yes. Super cool. And I did volunteer to be his first, tasing, I told him I don't even run. I just sit here and let you just come and tase me.
The next time we hang out, I just need him to do the whole "I am the law" quote.
I am the law. Yeah. Oh, well, there you are. Man, almost done with these guys. So excited.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So I was thinking of this, and I talked to Methos about it. This is just a question to the chat. I was thinking of doing a tutorial once again, because I haven't done one in a while, on painting Imperial Fist, painting yellow. Is that something that interests you guys? Please let me know, or if there's something related to, painting, I guess.
I think that'd be really good because I think most of your lessons on doing the Imperial Fist Yellow has been through live chat. I think a clear, searchable tutorial would be really good.
Yeah, I can. I definitely, definitely do that. Yeah. So, painting yellow it can be a bear, and I'll be honest with you. I but I'm in one of the Facebook channels, or I don't know, pages, groups for the Imperial Fist, and man, there's some people that do some incredible work, and then other people they're like, hey, I did my Imperial Fist. I'm like, oh god, it's just yellow, I understand. So I thought it'd be cool to just, kind of promote it a little bit.
Yeah, show how you bring tonality to the yellow Imperial Fist.
Yeah, it's so funny. The natural color, and it's so crazy because this actually looks, like the Everland Sunset, which is the first thing that I started using. As a matter of fact, this old tank was the first tank that I've actually airbrushed, and I used Everland Sunset, the air stuff, and man, this is so like, and forever, God. I need to restore this. I need to start, printing some of the sponsons. This is such a good old faithful, man. Golly.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been so long. Yeah, I was so proud too. It's like, oh man, I did the shading, like, yeah, it's gonna look really good, and then the sponsons fall off. And this has been sitting up for a while. You can see cobwebs and dog fur. Yeah, I need to start printing some of the sponsons to clean this back up and get it back on the table.
I'd mentioned that before. Like, I think when I restored some of my old models that I hadn't seen on the tabletop in forever, and bringing it up to my current standard as far as skill painting and skill level goes, was motivating for me putting it back on the table. And I think sometimes when you have an older piece that doesn't look as good as your newer stuff, yeah, it's a great time capsule of where you were at the time.
Right.
But at the same time, I think sometimes it's like, at least, I mean, maybe it's just me because I'm vain, but it can be a little off-putting when you're like, man, I'm going to put my army on the table. Oh, man, most of my army looks great. That one looks so... Let's put this guy in the corner.
Right. So I need to think of how I'm going to... This guy has that damn...
Oh, you've been summoned by the master.
Huh? Oh. Oh no. I'm not sure what I can teach you, sir. But yeah, that'd be fun to do. That'd be a fun one. So I've got Terminators, like I said, I want to put together, and I think that'd be a great time to do some, a tutorial on it.
Elsa Nation says, that's why you paint the whole army in one go.
Oh,
I could, I would. I said, teach me, damn it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Don't kill me, mister.
Gotta head to bed, or no, gotta head out to run some errands. Great to see you guys. Great to see you too, brother. He said, ox grabbed and like smashed. Boo!
Ooh.
I need to finish that merch that I was working on. Man, I got to where I was finished with the new merch we were talking about. And I had a freaking error with Teespring.
What?
And it's like, when you have an error with any website and you got to reload the the page or whatever, and it cleared all my work.
Oh no!
And I was like,
oh, that blows monkey chunks.
So I got to redo that. I might, tomorrow's the weekend, so I'll have some time to sit down.
There you
go. So in addition to playing finishing Cyberpunk, I am going to try and platinum it. I'm going to be looking at the achievements this weekend and seeing what are some of the easy ones I can knock out and which ones I need to do a replay for.
man. That's awesome.
Thank you. But since I finished that, as agreed with my lovely, lovely missus, whereas Cyberpunk has joined my favorite games of all time, she's recently finished Final Fantasy 16. The brand new game only came out 2 weeks ago.
Wow, she finished it.
She finished it, and she would like me to play. And I've been wanting to play it too, but she's like, all right, you're done with Cyberpunk now. I want to share this with you because, she loves it so much. And that's one of the things we like to do is when there's a game we really like, we want to share it with each other. And So now we're kind of doing a swap. She's playing some Cyberpunk now, and I'm working on 16.
Nice.
And we're kind of there for each other as kind of, support for each other on the games, but also just kind of enjoying the game with each other because we're, swapping favorites at the moment.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. And I've just made it past where all the demo battles were from the demo that came out, I think about a month ago. And so now I'm officially on to new content.
Speaking of finish, have you finished? I think you have, right? Was that Vampire? Did you finish that one already?
I have not.
I was thinking of going back to that.
Stuck on one of the end bosses, and I've been like every couple of weekends, I'll put it on for a couple hours and just kind of chip away and grind.
Yeah.
It's so hard to grind though because at the end of the game, they really start drying up on the amount of experience you can get from combat.
Right.
It's like the game wants to drive you to eat more people.
Right.
And there are some people that really deserve it.
Right.
But of course, every time you eat somebody, the health of your district drops.
Right.
And so I don't want my city to go to shit.
Right.
I want it to be relatively healthy. But at the same time, I'm kind of struggling with the boss I'm on right now.
Oh man!
And so
is that the final guy, the old man?
I don't think he's the final, but he's like
Okay.
I think he's penultimate. I think he's like one away from being the final boss.
I gotcha.
But some say that he's like he might be for some people the hardest fight.
Mm-hmm. That's too thin.
A lot of the strategy guides that I was looking up says if you're still struggling with him, just go out and eat a few people and come back. I'm like, but I don't want to just damage the city. They're like, just go eat a few people. It'll be all right.
Right. Take a snack. You know, a little snackaroo.
Although, like I said, some people really deserve it.
Yeah. Especially when you help them, they're like, well, I'm not going to thank you for it. What are you expecting from me? But watch your back, because I'll kill you if you turn. Like, really? Wow, dude! I just saved your life.
Yeah. Sometimes you accidentally save someone's life, and then you find out later they're like, some kind of gangbanger, extorting people and selling people as slaves, and you're like, oh shit, I shouldn't have saved him. But at the same time, the health of my district.
Right.
This guy literally sells children as slaves.
Kill him.
There's another guy. It's a side quest. You can find out one of the guys you end up saving. He runs one of the ghettos that quote unquote help immigrants, but he's a slumlord. He overcharges.
Oh yeah.
For all this, he overcharges rent. And basically, he takes advantage of like all the wives of the immigrants as overdue rent payment.
Yeah, he's a real dirtbag.
Yeah, so like when I found out he was forcing himself on women, I'm like, well, to hell with the health of this district. I'm eating.
Nom 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 nom.
I'm eating their face off right now. And then I was like, aha, I had vengeance. And there's like, the health of your status has dropped and everyone is sick now. And I'm like, oh, shit. Well, you know what? I'd rather have people have the sniffles right now than have that going on.
So true. Oh, let's put a little black in that.
Another one like a lady's like, "Oh, I'm so worried about my son. Please look in on my son." You find out the son's been doing some bad shit. Ma'am, there's only one way I know to help your son. Nom 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 nom. What happened to my boy? I don't know. It was weird.
First he was standing there, and now he was gone. I will say this: I did learn his blood type all of a sudden. Does that make me a bad person?
And then, of course, I'm like, yeah, I don't know what happened. The health of your district has dropped. Everyone is God dang it.
Damn it! Oh, man.
I think for my last grinding session, I think I got relatively close to the next level. So I might, after that next level, give it one more go. And I don't want the game to just sit there half finished. So if I can't get it on the next go, then I might just go ahead and take a look at which person deserves to be eaten the most.
Right.
And take a look at which district can afford to lose another person.
Yeah. See, I'm kind of torn, and that's the thing that gets me. It's like, I'm not sure, okay, do I want to sacrifice the entire, because of this jackass? It's like...
Yeah, it does a really good job of...
Yeah.
Making you think, the cost of one versus everybody,
Right. It's like, I don't know, man. This guy, he needs to just go. And it's just me being selfish. I get it, playing justice and all that, but I mean that's
it seems to be kind of like the message there is about taking justice into your own,
you're right.
your own hands. But at the same time,
right?
are you saying me having this jerk face around is actually beneficial to the community? 'Cause I don't think so.
What do I say? I submit that it does not.
Yeah, I submit that it does not. Guys, do you think that a hot cup of coffee...
I hate you. I so freaking hate you right now.
Going to taste better in one of our cups? I
hate you.
submit that it does
Go
not.
to hell. Shut the hell up.
Well, thanks, man. I was thinking about buying this, but you saved me some money.
That's why it's not played anymore, okay?
Oh, going back to El's Nations of, I said, teach me that. He says, don't make me come over there.
Well, really?
Actually.
I mean, that'll get you here. I mean, I may slack off a little bit here.
If we get to hang out with Elston and all it costs us is a little ass whooping for Freak.
I'm used to it, I really am. I mean, the tasing around here, I don't know. Is it equivalent to English ass whooping? I think so.
Elston, were you here where I was talking about the dream I had where you and Spud came over and for some reason, as soon as you got over here to America, you were packing heat for some reason?
I think he was. I think he did. I remember that.
Like, welcome to America. Here's your gun.
Right. It's like a little welcome pack, Okay, here, welcome to Texas, welcome to America. Here, you get a gun. You get a gun.
It's like the whole Family Guy thing.
Right.
Welcome to Texas. Here's your beer, and here's your free gun.
Wow, I love Texas. Oh, Dad, I got a free gun too. Okay. A little dry brush goodness.
Reinforcing, now that I've done the gold, reinforcing some of my blue highlights because I had to do a little cleanup on some of the overspill. Then, unfortunately, I think it'll be on to edge highlighting.
Yay! Edge highlighting. You can do it. It's your favorite part. Said no one ever.
I thought I swore a religion, or I thought I swore off of this like a religion. You know, instead of "Thou shalt not drink," I vow to never edge highlight again.
Yeah.
You know what made me go back to it, guys?
Here it
Literally
comes.
everything
Here it
else that you know, that has forced me to improve myself as painting. You know, why do I paint the inside of rhinos now? Because my big brother does. Gun and hunting license, exactly, Brother Roxas. Why do I edge highlight now? Because I've been able to get away from it, you know, when Freak was just airbrush highlighting. But now there's airbrush highlighting and edge highlighting.
God.
That's what I do most of my hobby time, guys. Just chase Big Brother. No, but enlighten me. Okay.
Call me names.
Yeah. That was just basically the gist of it, Elston, is you and Spud came over to the States, and we got to hang out, and I was mentioning I got to take Freak home, and you were like, okay, well, is there a place I can use this? And you put down this, it wasn't just like a regular gun either. It was like a big-ass, you know, Desert Eagle, you know, that you set down on the counter. You're like, yeah, as soon as I got off the plane, I was like, I'm in America, and I picked up a gun.
God.
I don't know why that was subconsciously in my mind while I was sleeping, but yeah, that was in my dream. Is I went to take Freak home, and you and Spud went off to a shooting range, so that way you could use your new gun that you bought as soon as you got in America. Which, by the way, isn't how buying firearms works.
No, not.
I stepped off the plane, boom! I'm gonna buy this gun. I don't know what my dream was thinking, but.
Okay. All right, there you are. I think I'm done.
Oh yeah, and it's right on time too. We are almost at the top of the hour.
Yeah, man. Little basing done, man.
Oddly, I used to gun to a gun shooting school, so it's quite fitting. I used to go to a gun shooting school.
Probably so.
It's
yeah.
quite fitting. That's
Who
awesome.
said that? Elson? Oh, okay.
But yeah, it wasn't just like any pistol. You pulled out a big ass like Desert Eagle. You're like, clunk. Is there any way I can use this?
Just lay it on the counter. You got anyone I can shoot with this? You know, just we're here in America now, and just want to shoot. Just want to shoot. Any somebody that you can just point out to me? You got any contracts? Becomes a mercenary.
Go to a gun shooting school. Okay, cool. Yeah. I am like one of the biggest ones to fat finger buttons and mistype. Yeah, I get it.
Oh man. Okay. Well, this was good. This was good. Actually completed them finally. Jesus. I like how the
Very
backs
nice.
turned out. Yeah, I like how their the backpacks turned out.
They look great.
Yeah.
Are they varnished yet, or you still need to varnish them? They look a little shiny.
Yeah, I need to varnish them. Matter of fact, I'll do that now since I'm pretty much finished. So, where's my mat? There's mat in there. That's gloss. I don't want gloss. That's the last thing I need. Oh, damn it. I keep hitting this. Come on. Come on, do math. Come on, do math. Oh
Do
my
math.
God. Not math. No math. That's a math. Okay. All right. Couple of drops of that. And then put some little water. Mix it up a little bit. Where is my water? There it is. 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, let's doll her up a little bit.
So all I've done today is really I just managed to put the golds down.
Well,
And I'm reinforcing some of the highlights. I might go on and, do my lead belcher steps before I... Oh, I snapped off one of the little antennas here. But, yeah, I might do one of the lead belcher step before I go back and edge highlight just to honestly, run from the edge highlighting step as long as possible.
okay. That's muted. Oh, too shiny there.
Good thing I've got some brush-on primer. Where that little antenna snapped off, there's a little bit of green resin showing through.
Oh, well.
So I'll just put a little brush-on primer there, cover it up, and then reapply the blues.
Okay. I love inks, man, but yeah, actually, this was inks and some Vallejo gold. Actually, chased it down with Vallejo gold. It's been a long time since I've used Vallejo gold.
Very nice, very nice.
I just love the way it looks. You know. That would be this one here, guys. If you're interested at my go-to here. Gold yellow. I thought that was the closest thing to the Everland Sunset that I had started using. But it gives it more of a nice rich tone instead of just, you know. Although Everland Sunset was never the canary yellow. It was more of like a yellow orangey, you know, yellow gold, if you will.
But very
yeah.
kind of flat toned.
Yes, it is very flat. No dynamics at all. So that's kind of what I built on these, is just kind of give it a little more, little highlights, you know, with especially like with the shins. They're bright towards the center and darkens to the side.
I think we've talked about this with Vallejo before, where just like some of the colors are just like even without any shading or anything like that, are just like overall richer.
Yeah.
Like Everland Sunset is kind of a very flat kind of yellow, and
right.
You know, there's a lot of richness to the gold yellow. Or McCrag Blue from GW versus like the Imperial Blue from Vallejo. It's like just a richer color.
Yeah, this looks so much better.
Oh. While I have enjoyed this, and you know, I feel like I've definitely made some progress. I feel like having only done the gold trim in the last 3 hours, I can definitely see maybe I'm not cut out for batch painting. Man,
Gosh.
welcome back from your patrol, Hill Child.
I remember those days. Honestly, I enjoyed doing security work, man. I really did. It was because it's so simple to do, and yeah, it's just nobody bugs you. You just do your job.
Security night shift is nice.
Yeah, you do your job. Don't fall asleep. And just
Well, yeah. Let me on the whole falling asleep thing. If you can move during night shift, it's good. If you are stuck in a post and you're a high risk for falling asleep,
horrible.
Yes,
Because it's a setup for failure, basically.
I will be a patrol officer any day. Please don't make me sit here at this desk and trying to avoid falling asleep.
Yeah, because it is because you can't have reading material. You have to stay alert. Oh yeah, right. So yeah, no, it's horrible. And then you have jerks like me that show up and it's like, had a good nap? I wasn't sleeping. Oh, really? Let's look at the video, shall we?
Man, the freaking Meadows was so huge. But I used to enjoy those freaking 2 to 3 hour patrols at the Meadows.
Yeah.
Except
the Meadows was the one on the Katy, right?
No, the Meadows was the one over by the airport.
Oh, right. Okay.
Where we used to go there and then come back with a big bucket of grilled chicken.
Oh my God, yeah. Jeez, dude.
The only thing is that during patrol hours, obviously it's after hours, and they were one of the buildings that used to just shut off the AC.
Ugh, yeah, stifling.
They're so it was a nice area to patrol, but by the end of the year, definitely sweating.
Yeah.
They're security officers don't need to breathe.
All right, what do you think?
They look great, brother.
Thanks. Let me see if I can. They're too bright. Let's see.
Nice,
Take
sweet
this
boy.
down. There we go. That's a little better. Question mark. Yeah, that's a little better.
There's
Kitty
a handsome
cat.
boy right here. Hey,
Yeah.
sweet boy.
I can see you, right? The power button is the one on the right.
Don't. That's why I got this little cage here. It's all blue tacked down.
Oh man.
I prefer Northgate Patrol. It takes 30 minutes, where Southgate takes 15. If I drag my feet. Yeah. Give me the longer walks for sure. Well, yeah, definitely. Maybe you could do a little spinny spin video on these guys.
Yep.
Give people a nice close look.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we are at the top of the hour now. I have put a bunch of gold down on my guys.
Oh no! I didn't mean to do that.
Freak has given you a nice finished product to look at the end of the show here.
Not my nose. I didn't mean to give you the product of my nose. God.
The product of his nose, guys.
Oh,
You heard it here. Freak does the coke. Freak, any closing thoughts from you?
Oh no, man! I enjoyed this. I needed it. No, I needed this terribly.
Hey, hit me up, offline on what might be some good dates for us to look at for maybe getting in that first 10th edition game.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We might be able to squeeze something in next Saturday. What are your thoughts?
I think it's open. I gotta check with the missus.
Okay, let's find out and see.
But I
see what the.
think it's open.
Okay.
Wait, is that the 22nd?
Then 28th, I think. Hold on, I'm lying.
That is the 22nd. I
Is
have
it
a
22nd?
game with Atlas on the 22nd.
Oh, okay, that's important. I see. Okay.
I just already committed. That's all.
Okay, that's all right. Yeah.
It's
That's all right.
X-Wing,
The
actually.
22nd, our bunnies have to actually do the nasty. So.
Okay, I was about to say, if you want to join us, Atlas and I will be doing X-Wing if you want to learn. But your bunnies...
Yes, please. The bunnies, I just got to put them together in the same cage.
Okay.
And then they can do the nasty all they want, you know? Let me kill this music because I need to change.
There's nothing more romantic than a Google Calendar invite to do the nasty.
Oh yeah, man. Little Buster is gonna get some. Old Buster. So we got, like I said, we got one male and 2 females. So yeah, we're gonna hook him up that Saturday, and he gets to, you know. We're gonna put her in his crib.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, actually, I think that might work. So, what time are y'all getting together? What time are y'all playing?
We haven't decided yet.
Okay, well, let me know, and I'm gonna see if I can make it.
In fact, I haven't even told him yet that I'm.
Oh, okay. You learn it here. Here on the Frosted Fist, you just learned.
Like, I'll mention it to him on the air if I see him tonight, but I didn't see him tonight. So he might be listening tomorrow morning and be like, hey,
"What? I didn't agree to this. You didn't have to. We did it for you here at the Frosted Fist." Oh my god. Oh man, so yeah, I enjoyed it. I got some stuff done. Finally finished these Inceptors. Took me about 4 freaking months. God bless.
Intercessors.
Intercessors.
Although I've been wanting to do some, I've been wanting to do some plasma Inceptors myself.
Oh, those are cool. Yeah, if I do Inceptors again, I need to do the. I have the with the STL for it, but the flight stands where it's just the smoke.
Oh yeah.
I've been really wanting to do that. Man.
I have been wanting to do that, but also like resin, like if you drop it or knock it over, resin's kind of brittle. So I'm like, do I want to do an all resin flight stand?
Yeah, but you can always print it again. You know,
it's fair.
Yeah, and you don't have to cure it for too long. If you cure it for too long, it makes it brittle. So yeah.
One more time. That's a sneaky boy. He's so handsome. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining us on this hobby chat tonight. I'm going to be hanging out with my friend Wybird, doing a little war hobby. If anyone wants to jump in, hit me up. Let me know. I'm going to drop some links in our Discord and our little messenger chat we got going on. So hit me up if you're interested in joining.
I'm going to go die in bed.
Or you can just rehydrate and sleep, yeah. If you guys like tonight's episode, please make sure that...
Oh, wait, I'm not ready!
Oh,
I'm not ready!
Sorry.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Please make sure that you grab up an axe and smash that like button in the name of the Emperor. Drop us some comments down below, especially if you're watching from the archive. And feel free to be part of any of tonight's ridiculous conversations, like Freak and his tangent on Nacho Libre.
Nacho!
And if you guys are not yet subscribed to any of our friends of the Frosted Fist down in the link tree below, and not subscribed to us, then we would love to have you as part of the pack here on the Frosted Fist. So subscribe.
Do it.
Till next time, guys. Stay frosty.
Stay frosty.